Hi guys, welcome back to the weird side of YouTube. I'm your host, author DC Knife, and this is the Writing Rainbow, the show where I talk about writing, fixing my beard, apparently. Show where I talk about all kinds of writing, whether it's my writing, your writing, writing advice, random writing genres, whether it's from movies or screenplays, maybe someday in the future, books. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about my favorite song lyrics. So it is technically still writing. So I'm really excited. This is a little bit refreshing for me. I've never had a video full on about music. I did have a inspirations video, which was supposed to start a series which may in the future about Evanescence, and it was kind of a mini documentary about their road to their newest album, The Bitter Truth. Evanescence will come up in this video, so I'm very excited. Let's get weird. Alright, the first one we are going to be talking, these are in no particular order, but the first song we're going to be talking about is The Change by Evanescence. And specifically, I love the entire song, but these are going to be specific moments of lyrics, whether it's a bridge, a chorus, a verse. My favorite, absolutely favorite line from any Evanescence song ever is the bridge from The Change, and I want to get this tattooed on me. It says, "You've been dreaming if you're thinking that I still belong to you, and I've been dying because I'm lying to myself." You've been dreaming if you're thinking that I still belong to you, and I've been dying because I'm lying to myself. That's so cool. Ugh, I love that so much. Ugh, it's so good. So good. Oh my god. Okay. Obviously, Amy Lee is a master songstress. She weaves stories in through her songs, but that's probably my favorite. Not that I don't love all of her other stuff. The next one we're talking about is probably one that's a little bit more popular, which is Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. And it's the chorus. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh. But it's the entire song, mostly. Like, the verse, well, then suddenly there was no one left standing in the hall, and a flood of tears that no one ever heard fall at all. It's the clouds never expect it when it rains, but the sea changes colors, but the sea does not change. So when the slow, graceful flow of age, I went forth with an age-old desire to please on the edge of 17. Well, I went today, maybe I will go again tomorrow. Well, the music there, well, it was hauntingly familiar. I see you doing what I try to do for me, with the words from a poet and the voice from a choir and a melody, and nothing else mattered. So yeah, the entire song. I didn't know this when I was a kid because my parents listened to old music because they're older. They listened to Stevie Nicks, obviously, and Fleetwood Mac. It's been one of my favorite songs since I was a kid, but like a lot of people, I thought it was about her maybe having a romance with an underage boy because he was no more than a baby then. He seemed brokenhearted, something within him. But the moment that I first laid eyes on him all alone on the edge of 17, my older sister told me that was what it was about. Which at the time I was like, oh, okay. But like, now that I know the truth of what it's about, it's so much cooler. It's about death. She wrote it about the death of a friend, which also coincided with the death of John Lennon, who I think she met before. I'm not sure, but it's about death, which is so much cooler. And I love it so much. He was no more than a baby then is about John Lennon dying at a young age. And I love it. That is so fucking cool to me. I cannot stand it. Speaking of Stevie Nicks, the next lyric we have is The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. Evanescence did a cover of this, and I love it, but you can't beat the original. The entire song again. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sunrise, running in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. It's so good. It's so good. Chain keep us together, running in the shadows. Ooh, it's so good. The chain, the figurative chain is about like something that keeps a couple together. Like, even though they're cheating and he broke or she broke the chain, either one, or he and he or she and she, whatever. Because, you know, songs can mean anything to anyone. But Evanescence's version was more about keeping the band together, which I think is kind of cooler, even though I prefer the original one. And in a way, I'm sure Fleetwood Mac had a lot of issues because they were all fucking each other and cheating on each other with each other. So I'm sure this song, at least a little bit, was about keeping the band together as well. But it's really cool. And when I was writing, and still am currently writing, my King Arthur stuff, I listened to this song because all the main characters, main crew, kind of betray each other at one point or the other. But they all still love each other. They're not all sexual with each other like Fleetwood Mac was, but they love each other and they're very close friends. Some are couples, some are not, and they want to stay together as a group, as a family, as a chosen family. But they keep fucking up and fucking each other over. So I really like that. The next one we're going to talk about. Oh, I love this song so much. See, I can't ever decide what's my favorite. It's a different favorite every day. This next song is 3 Libras by A Perfect Circle. And the entire song again. Through the obvious, and you flew with it on your back, a name in your recollection down among a million same. Difficult not to feel a little bit disappointed and passed over when I look right through to see you naked but oblivious, and you don't see me. But I threw you the obvious just to see if there's more behind the eyes of a fallen angel, the eyes of a tragedy. And here I am expecting just a little bit too much from the wounded, but I see through it all, see you, 'cause I threw you the obvious to see what occurs behind the eyes of a fallen angel, the eyes of a tragedy. Oh well, apparently nothing. You don't see me at all. Love it. Love it. That's a poem. That's poetry. That's amazing. And I think everyone's felt that way at some point. Also, Paz La Champagne's violins in this song are chef's kiss. Amazing. Lovely. Chills every time. This is probably my favorite Perfect Circle song, but I cannot say my favorite song of all time because they change all the time. The next one, oh yes, Tori Amos, Spark. Now, Tori Amos, all of her lyrics are amazing, but Spark has to be my favorite. Apparently, I'm not sure if this is true, but apparently it's about her not being able to conceive a child and having a lot of miscarriages. My favorite, we're not going to go over the whole song because it's kind of wordy in a long lyrically, but my favorite is the bridge. How many fates turn around in the overtime? Ballerinas have fins that you'll never find. You thought that you were the bomb. Yes, well, so did I. Say you don't want it. Say you don't want it. But how many fates turn around in the overtime? Ballerinas have fins that you'll never find. You thought that you were the bomb. Yes, well, so did I. Say you don't want it. Say you don't want it. I also love if the divine master plan is perfection, maybe next I'll give Judas a try. Trusting my soul to the ice cream assassin. Here, here, here. I love this song so much. She's convinced she could hold back a glacier, but she couldn't keep Baby alive. And this is the 90s, so Baby Alive, the doll, was like the big doll, which is such a cool line. I cannot stand it. Doubting if there's a woman in there somewhere, because she was doubting, her womanhood. If she's a woman, but she can't do the thing that women do, is carry a baby and be a mother. That's heartbreaking. I'm not a woman, so obviously I'll never understand the complexities of that. I'll never be able to fully empathize because I'll never be able to experience it, and I never have experienced it. But still, even through my regular empathy, that's heartbreaking. That's guttural. That's raw. That's so sad and so beautiful that she wrote this amazing song about it. I love it. I love it so much. Alright. This next one is a bit of a left turn. Some of you might roll your eyes at it. It's called I Never Told You What I Do for a Living by My Chemical Romance, and it's the entire song. Stay out of the light, or the photograph that I gave you. You can say a prayer if you need to, or just get in line and I'll grieve you. Can I meet you alone? Another night and I'll see you, another night and I'll be you. Some other way to continue to hide my face. All of it's great, but this is my favorite part. Another knife in my hands, a stain that never comes off. The sheets clean me off. I'm so dirty, babe. The kind of dirty where the water never cleans off the clothes. I keep a book of the names, and those only go so far till you bury them. So deep and down we go. Touched by angels, though, I fall out of grace. I did it also, maybe I'd live this every day. Another knife in my hands, a stain that never comes off. The sheets clean me off, I'm so dirty, babe. It ain't the money, and it sure as hell ain't just for the fame. It's for the bodies I claim, and those only go so far till you bury them. So deep and down we go. Amazing! Amazing. That whole album is like a pseudo concept album about a man selling his soul to the devil to kill 1,000 evil men and bring their souls to the devil in exchange for his girlfriend or wife's soul who went to hell. Isn't that cool? It's amazing. But he fails in the end. Sad day, sad day. But at least they're in hell together. Alright, the next, ooh, I love this one too. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you know this one. Utada Hikaru, Sanctuary. Now, she wrote Passion, the Japanese version, before this, and then she kind of, it's not the same song by any means, but it's the same background and the same rhythm or whatever, and but it's very different lyrics. In You and I, there's a new land, angels in flight, my sanctuary, where fears and lies melt away. Music will tie what's left of me now. And You and I, there's a, oh, I love this, the second verse. You show me how to see that nothing is whole and nothing is broken. That has left a lasting impression on my mind since I was like 15 when I first heard it. Nothing is whole and nothing's broken. That made me kind of realize that people aren't whole or broken. I used to think like I was broken unless I found my other half or whatever, but in the truth, people are people. Nothing completes a person. When you think that way, I believe you don't really appreciate the person as much because you think it's destined or that they have to stay with you because you need them and they need you. Whereas when you believe that it's a choice on both of your parts, you appreciate them that much more, in my opinion. I'm sure that's not what the song is about. But I also love this part. In You and I, there's an, oh, my heart's a battleground when she's talking about, and the stuff is backwards. I love that so much. That's so cool. Some of the lines are backwards. I think I only have time for a couple more of this. I have a huge list. So the next one we're gonna do is Like a Girl Does by Peach PRC. My favorite line is, I'm in the club, he's acting all tough, he's showing off thinking he's picking me up. He's trying to pitch, he's hoping I'll switch, like I would give this pussy up for a bitch. Because she's gay. This song is about, like, no one can love like a girl does, no one can fuck like a girl does, blah blah blah. But I love the entire song and the entire lyrics. Alright, what's next? Chapel Roan. I love Chapel Roan, everything that she does. But this in particular, Pink Pony Club, if you don't know it, you should look it up. Hold on, I'm looking it up now. It's more like I love the way she sings, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. That I love that line, but I love how she sings it and delivers it too. It's so pretty. I also like I'm up and jaws are on the floor, lovers in the bathroom, and a line outside the door, backlights and a mirrored disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. It's about leaving a small southern hometown to go to LA and then find a gay club and feel like you're at home there because you're surrounded by other queer people and like chosen family and all that cool stuff, which is amazing. But I do love the chorus. The chorus is very pretty and it reminds me of my southern upbringing, which is cool. This next one is Ophiliac by Emily Autumn. Alright, let's see. I'm your philiac, I've been so disillusioned. I know you'd take me back, but still I feign confusion. I couldn't be your friend, my world was too unstable. You might have seen the end, but you were never able to keep me breathing as the water rises up again before I slip away. I love the entire song, as usual, but the bridge is very cool. Studies show intelligent girls are more depressed because they know what the world is really like. Don't think for a beat, it makes it better when you sit her down and tell her everything's gonna be alright. She knows in society she is either a devil or an angel with no one between. She speaks in the third person so she can forget that she's me. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt thou the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt. That last part is a quote from Shakespeare, I believe it's from Hamlet. Very, very gorgeous, very pretty. I think we're going to leave off today. I do have half another list on here, but we're going to leave off with Sophie. I love Sophie. And her lyrics are all amazing. Special shout out to Immaterial, which is, it takes Madonna's Material Girls and flips it and says you're immaterial because you're higher than all of this, which is not like a you think you're better than everybody else, but you believe in spirit more than gold. It's okay to cry is the lyrics, and the entire song is beautiful, but it's the chorus. Was that a teardrop in your eye? I never thought I'd see you cry. Just know whatever hurts, it's all mine. It's okay to cry. I can see the truth through all the lies, and even after all this time, just know you've got nothing to hide. It's okay to cry. But my favorite line from this is the intro. I don't mean to reproach you by saying this. I know that scares you. All of the big occasions you might have missed. No, I accept you. And I don't even need to know your reasons. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think you sometimes forget I would know you best. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I think your inside is your best side. That is so beautiful. I love it so much. Either she's talking to someone, it seems like because she's transgender, she's talking to someone else who knows the, I don't know, because I'm cisgender, but it seems like to me that she's talking to someone else who's just starting their journey of transitioning and like telling them, look, I know how you feel because I've gone through it, which is a very beautiful thing. Or she could have been talking to herself with that, like her past self before she transitioned. It's very beautiful, very gorgeous. May she rest in peace. And that is where I'm going to leave off this video today because I am on my 15-minute break on my work schedule. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. There is going to be more lyric videos about my favorite song lyrics and the Writing Rainbow, and maybe some other stuff. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.